I don't know if it's raining where you are, but down here on SPID, the rain has begun. It's pretty light right now, but it's going to be getting heavier and heavier. In fact, by tonight, it'll be fairly sloppy, and this is going to stick with us for about a day and a half. Right now, our temperature is still on the chilly side in the 50s. The northeast winds, however, have weakened, and so no more cold air is rolling in. In fact, by tomorrow, this will turn around and become a southeast wind, which is going to help warm us up. But here's what we're talking about. Here's the light rain. This is all that moisture coming in from the southwest. We've been talking about it for 2 or 3 days now. Here's the biggest activity, which is out along Highway 35. Let me zoom in a little bit here, and you can see the activity right there in Corpus Christi. There's a band coming through right about now, but here's the heavy stuff. Notice 35 right here. Well, right about there at Ensenada, Cotulla, that's where the heaviest activity is right now, and that'll be rolling in tonight. So we're going to go from drizzle to light rain to steady rain to pretty sloppy conditions by tomorrow morning, and this will be over us all of tomorrow. This is all that moisture that we're talking about. The reason it's bowed out like this is because we don't have any radar here in northern Mexico because it's a desert. But we are picking it up along the U.S. border, and here's where the leaning band is. As you can imagine, there's just a broad shield of wetness all the way out into the mountains of northern Mexico. And this storm is actually coming from the Pacific. Look at this, a tap all the way down into the Pacific, pumping up that moisture. Well, once this thing starts to move, it'll become a rainmaker for the East Coast. But this on the West Coast is the huge problem. This is a monster storm that is going to slam into the West Coast. Right now, for the short term, we're going to be dealing with this. You see how the storm goes over us. It continues the rain pattern. It'll be with us all day Wednesday, and finally on Thursday, it pulls away. But once that pulls away, we got 2 days of quiet weather before things get really interesting. Here's the big storm. Here's our storm. Notice this one goes basically in this direction, but the big one starts rolling across the entire western states. And when both of these get together, we're going to have a big bomb right here. That is a very deep area of low pressure that's going to cause high winds, snow, blizzard conditions with rain for the east. The Midwest is going to have blizzard. Look at us. Old Man Winter is going to come down to visit us as we now start looking at the coldest air of the year to come in. Steady rain for tonight and tomorrow. Then on Thursday, it sort of lightens up a little bit, but it does get up into the 70s. But the cold blast rolls in on Saturday morning. You will know it's here. It's going to be about 30-mile-an-hour wind blowing through, and it'll start dropping. It'll be getting colder on Saturday night. By Sunday morning, we'll be down to 36 and then 35 on Monday. So clear, cold, and windy, and very close to freezing. At least we don't have any precipitation to worry about, any icy roads. Your 7-day forecast brought to you by NEC Co-op Energy, and we'll be back with more a little bit later on in the broadcast.